Okay, heavy hearts. Let's go meet Mr. Hans.
Corporate culpability in the fact that you've hit bottom. You seek salvation in megatons of crow.
I do. A doomsayer. Giovanni Brici. Fabbricazione di alta orologeria. Aviata. Venezia. Don't know what that is. Don't speak Italian.
Hey, you there. This is a nice place, so play nice, hear me? Got our eyes everywhere.
Okay. This is a nice place. Oh wow, 3 books? Heavy Hearts pamphlet. Heavy Hearts open 24/7, private booths, VIP rooms, huge dancing floor, banging tunes, finest selection of drugs and alcohol. Come whenever, but don't forget to leave once in a while. George Washington Street, Dogtown. Pyramid-shaped building. By the way, there is an entry here about Mr. Hans. When he was still Wade Blicker, the Petrochem employee, practically everyone knew him, since scrubbing his identity from existence and adopting the persona of Mr. Hans, Pacifica's resident fixer, that's no longer the case. His appearance and true identity are a closely guarded secret. In his previous life, Wade climbed fairly high up the Petrochem corporate ladder, but after a sudden shakeup in upper management, someone decided blood needed spilling at the altar of corporate efficiency. Unfortunately for Blicker, he was chosen as its unfortunate sacrificial lamb. He proved cunning enough to survive the initial assassination attempt, but when an official bounty was put on his head, he had no choice but to change his name and face and disappear for good. Mr. Hans is a businessman through and through, cool-headed, calculating, and supremely focused on his objective. Precisely what that objective is, however, remains a mystery to all but Mr. Hans himself. Wade Blicker. This is a huge dancing floor? Uh-huh. Arcade conversation from Barkest 18190 to 9910. Head to Ugetit? Fucking head to? You're drunk, fuck yeah I am, so fucking what? Better skip Dogtown, everyone here know already about you stealing those drop weapons. Really head to Chum. Why the fuck would you though? You know what Hanset does to thieves. He had to grab it for someone. My advice is to fuck off from Dogtown, you'll die here. Whatever, Zoom.
No. Non, dis ça pour macaque baguette sale.
Damn, they even have guns inside the club.
You don't have it anymore.
In tomorrow.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Dogtown exposed, the case of the hanged woman. The body of a young Haitian woman was found near the entrance to the Terra Cognita Technology Park. Her body was strung up by its arms, but not before being completely fried and stripped of all cyberware. No faction claimed responsibility thus far. The locals are terrified and nobody seems to be investigating this crime. Nobody except us, that is. Welcome to another edition of Dogtown Exposed, where we provide unique insight into local power struggles and keep you updated on what's happening behind the scenes in Pacifica's grittiest sub-district. The body of a young Haitian woman, stripped of all cyberware. It's no secret that Terra Cognita largely belongs to the Scavs. Add that to the fact that all cyberware has been removed from the victim's body and it seems like an open and shut case. However, our scavenger informant rejects the allegations. Sure, we all know what it looks like, but fuck, Chum, we're being set up. The day we found the body, we were totally zonked by it. Decided we'll even fuck and take shits with guns in hand, no cap. Someone's clearly after us. Our next step was to reach out to the Voodoo Boys and verify the talk of a possible feud within the gang. They didn't want to talk to us, but they did make an emphatic statement by hacking the computer of one of our reporters and leaving a message reading, "Didn't do it, EOT." End of talks? I don't know. We didn't consider the topic ended, however, and continued our investigation, ultimately reaching a former associate of a high-ranked Voodoo Boys member. She talked freely and openly about the situation. Girl wasn't one of us. If she were, we wouldn't hide it. I don't know about that. VDBs like theatrics, but we always take responsibility for our actions. So then, if neither of the gangs is responsible for the murder, who is? The streets are abuzz with gossip and conspiracy theories. She was a scav mole for the VDBs, or you know, the other way around, said one Dogtown resident who, fearing retribution, prefers to remain anonymous. Heard it was a case of forbidden love. A voodoo girl fell in love with a scav. Oh no, is this like a Romeo and Juliet kind of thing? And this is the outcome, claimed one female Dogtown resident. Found her first and saw how totally fried she was. Positive she was a mule, a virus carrier, you know? Her goal was to infect everyone in Terra Cognita, but her eyes got all fucked and she self-fried. Good riddance if you ask me, live by the sword, die by the sword and all that, said an older citizen who approached us while we were conducting our inquiries. But who hung her over the gate if that's what happened? Oh, fuck off, you journal hacks, nitpicking whenever someone says something smart. We kept digging, looking for answers and checking with all of our sources. To no avail, but just when we were ready to give up, someone sent us CCTV footage from the Barkest vehicle control outpost by the gate. What we saw there was puzzling to say the least. A woman exits the car, video quality is too low to determine her identity with 100% accuracy, but she definitely resembles the murdered Haitian. Suddenly, the woman starts twitching and convulsing, but nobody cares and we have to help her. The woman falls on the ground and finally goes limp. One of the guards lights a cigarette and continues his conversation with his colleague. Finally, the smoking guard gets in the woman's car and drives away from the station. The other guard drags the body into the darkness and out of the shot. What has transpired on that fateful night at the Dogtown border, it is possible we will never know. Barkest remains silent on the matter, and any witnesses other than the brave soul who has sent us the video and never contacted us again refuse to come forward. That doesn't mean we're willing to abandon our investigation. Is it possible that Kurt Hansen's men are trying to escalate the conflict between the Scavs and the Voodoo Boys? If that's the case, what is their ultimate goal in doing so? Be sure to read the next edition of Dogtown Exposed, where we may provide new information on the matter. I mean, if I had to guess, probably money. That's always the answer. VIP area? Okay, let's go. Can we dance here? Oh, we can. Hell yeah. Let's go. Nice. Okay, that's enough. Biased guide on Dogtown, Night City's Wild West. You in Night City? Seen all highlights, Corpo Plaza, North Oak, Japantown, even the Trauma Hospital and other places that the NC authorities can be proud of? Then now it's time for Dogtown, the part of Night City that those in power would like to forget, if they could. Start with my guide to NC to get a good taste of what awaits you beyond the gates to Dogtown. If Pacifica, Haywood or Santo Domingo don't finish you off and you're in the mood for more, I have the perfect Dogtown tour for you. Stop 1, the gate. Just getting to Dogtown is an adventure of sorts, and even seeing the gate is worth a trek through the Pacifica. And if its size or the guards armed to the teeth don't intimidate you, hit me up and I'll get you the paperwork to pass inspection, for a fee of course. Dogtown obviously does not offer official tourist visas, but here anything can be arranged. Stop 2, Black Sapphire. On your left you'll see a huge tower, the Black Sapphire Hotel. It was supposed to be synonymous with luxury and power, to shock and awe the downtrodden citizen. It works, albeit in a more somber way. Particularly noteworthy is the very ground floor of the building, extending downward, reminiscent of gilded buttresses. They give the building a gothic sort of vibe. Warning, do not try to enter Black Sapphire by force, you will be sternly stopped by Barkest. Stop 3, Jason Exiled. Across the street you will see a great big head, that's Jason Exiled, the latest work of a renowned monumentalist Imelda Ayala Carballo. For some, it is the incorporation of the sculpture into Eden Plaza and the shopping arcade that directly connects to the casino that is the artist's greatest achievement. According to some, however, she couldn't have known about the final shape of the place, so the context here is coincidental and Carballo simply sold her final work to the highest bidder. Stop 4, the stadium. A must-see spot, an extensive marketplace stocked with everything your heart desires. Nobody wants to crank up your synaptic accelerator into overload? Here, surely someone already will. Your dream operating system is sold out everywhere? Somewhere in the stadium you're likely to find the prototype of the next generation. Want to get a tattoo? You got it. Hungry? Grab a bite. Incendiary ammo? Spill some medicine and the world's your oyster. Stop 5. Tranquil Terrace. The green refuge of the neighborhood, though quite wilted by now. From here you'll have a nice view of Dogtown. Just be careful, don't act like a fool. Voodoo boys roam the area and they don't want no tomfoolery on their turf. On the left you will see a hill with a departing rocket. That's your next stop, Terra Cognita. The remains of what was meant to be a cutting-edge technological park. Cemetery of progress, forgotten novelties, abandoned dreams. I especially recommend Organitopia. There's a bunch of holo dinosaur exhibits, place really gives you a tropical blast from a distant past kind of feel. And stop 7, Pyramid Party. The pyramids were the heavy heart club set. The entrance is guarded by a few neon Anubises. It's definitely worth a visit if you wanna see where and how business is done in Dogtown. Don't eavesdrop too hard though, rather bask in the feel of the place. Have a drink, have a dance, have fun. If you're the daring and glib type, maybe you could even get your hands on some steams that haven't even reached NC yet. I recommend dousing your hangover in Longshore Shacks, wander among the containers, grab a bite at a moth, get wasted with the locals again and really get a feel of the place. Soak in the real atmosphere of Dogtown. Yep, great place. Great place. Restrooms. Okay, I think we can move upwards. I don't see anything else here. We can go talk to the barman, maybe. Or barwoman.
A lot of hustle around. Got big guests in from the city.
Almost every day. We get all kinds of traffic in here, from peeps looking to settle their biz in peace and quiet. Not many sides us can offer that.
Love to see what you got.
All kinds of good stuff. Take a look.
Probably nothing. Oh, what's this? Military grade lactic acid recyclers, iconic consumable. Permanently increases stamina regen rate by 1%? What? I'll take that. Oh. Wait, there are stuff like this all over the game or just here? What? Okay, so where do we go? Oh, this way. Mr. Hans is upstairs. Go to the elevator. What is this? Enter code 2589. Oops. Oh, come on, dude. What? Wait. You have to do it really slow. Keycard required?
Yes, Unbun. Dad's working. Now, I see. And what is it your mother can't help you with? Oh, not to worry. I'll find him the moment I get home. Can that be our deal? You've my word, Sugar Bear. Yeah, I love you too. Bye-bye now.
Soundproofing is not a thing, apparently, in 2077, even if you're Mr. Hans.
Ah, if it isn't V. V, my favorite merc. Splendid. What you completed for me significantly shifted the playing field vis-a-vis Hansen. Excellent work, precisely as requested.
You know it. So what do you have here? Contemporary Netrunner groups. Among all notable Netrunner groups or cells in recent years, Found in Translation has undoubtedly emerged as the most infamous. The 4 members of the group, known only by their aliases JD, AP, SK, and BPM, primarily target major braindance studios and productions. The first reported cyber attacks perpetrated by Found in Translation were breaches of studio data fortresses that contained braindance files slated for release. They made slight adjustments to the recording data in order to replace positive emotions toward corporations with hot-blooded hate, and to erase corporate logos that were planted for promotional purposes. In July 2076, after an FIT-altered version of the braindance Badlands Raid hit the market in the Pacific Northwest, many consumers took to the streets of Seattle in a surge of violent anti-corporate riots. Following the incidents, studios tightened security measures and law enforcement authorities formally recognized FIT as a terrorist cell that posed a significant risk to public safety and order. In response, FIT adapted its tactics. Rather than solely launching attacks on braindance producers, they have begun to infiltrate domestic and commercial braindance units to corrupt or alter data. Their most recent data manipulation attacks on the Braindance's Wasteland Fury and Slave to the Supervisory Board have cemented their reputation as a formidable netrunner cell that refuses to yield to outside pressure. Okay. Found in Translation. Why is this here? Do you know them? Maybe they're one of his clients?
Come on, Hans. Flattery, really? Seems a little beneath you.
An overused tactic. Agreed. Unnecessary. No, V, this is strictly business. For those who do their work well, praise is a mere restating of the facts.
Maybe the one thing I didn't expect, to see the man behind the hollow curtain. The elusive Mr. Hands in the flesh.
Not only did you rescue those clowns in blue, you also managed to eliminate Dodger. Calm, collected, and professional. Bravo.
Thanks.
You have proven to be a person I can trust, hence my decision to drop the veil and meet in person. A rare occurrence, I assure you. Were I to have more virtuosos like you, I wager I'd have more than Dogtown in my grasp. Dogtown, Pacifica, then I'd line up the rest, snort, and it'll be done.
So he wants to take over instead of Hansen.
Working with bona fide professionals, positively a treat.
Gigs you had me do. How will they solve your Hansen sitch?
Take a boxer. He can't knock out his opponent. What then? He goes to work on the body. Once his adversary's stamina wanes, he looks for his opening, connects fists with jaw. I know it may not seem all that clear from where you stand, but the gigs you have completed will allow me to audaciously shift some of the pawns and figures on the chessboard that is Dogtown. Checkmate is but a few moves away.
Take it you prefer Dogtown with no Hansen at the helm.
Hansen wields much power, greedily so. He's also clever. These traits I tolerate, even value, when occurring in isolation. But all at once? No. Especially not in one who grips an entire district in the palm of his hand. It makes business trying. Interest you in some tea? It's my own blend.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
So, how did this combat zone become Dogtown? Do you know?
You could tell me. I know some.
Heard this and that. Something to do with the war?
2069. Colonel Hansen led an operation colorfully called Midnight Storm. The objective? To occupy this combat zone and establish an NUSA staging ground in Night City. Soon after, the sides agreed to a ceasefire. Hansen's force was left to fend for itself. Headquarters, the public, everyone feigned ignorance, pretending Hansen and company were never here. But our good colonel decided to put down roots. He declared this combat zone an NUSA territory. In our terms, he carved out an enclave for himself and went from soldier to arms dealer overnight. Marooned he was. 2 weeks for a bullet to reach his brain, everyone thought. But his brain remained intact, and he became a force to be reckoned with. A man whose existence is a threat to many is a dangerous man indeed.
It's all well and good chit-chatting, but what about our deal? Did my part, time you did yours.
Ah, indeed, yes. The Black Sapphire, Hansen's stronghold, guarded by elite soldiers. Military quarters are situated on lower levels, while top floors are a decadent haven for the ultra-rich. The building's blueprint was not easily procured, I should say. Hansen guards his hotel secrets as if they were an embarrassing rectal itch. But given a will, ways are usually found. You help a client of mine, they reciprocate, and I gain latitude. Quid pro quo in full effect. The building plans are yours. I'll even throw in vulnerabilities to watch for, a token of my appreciation.
How kind.
And, though this goes without saying, the data, its source, are completely secure. No one knows you have it. Data leaks, or lack thereof, are the difference between myself and, say, the late Mr. Deshawn.
Oh, he knows.
The Shard, Black Sapphire info and blueprints, all nooks and crannies. I trust it's all you need to waltz in and perform your planned pirouettes. Yet a word of caution. Even fully prepared, you'll be marching into a pit full of vipers. Watch your step.
I mean, I think he's given us enough, right? Like, what else do you want?
Thanks, Hans.
I only hope this won't mark the end of our collaboration. Truth be told, a few new assignments seem imminent.
Let me guess. More local politico gaming?
Activity is abundant in Dogtown, and behind closed doors, plots and schemes.
I don't think that's unique to Dogtown, but sure.
Should change ever occur, as it inevitably must, someone really ought to pave the way for a smooth transition.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. Finally pinning a face on the name.
You should count yourself lucky. Few have done so and lived to tell the tale.
Calm down, brother. Calm down.
And V, whatever happens at the Black Sapphire, make sure you come back alive,
Uh-huh.
You're going where local and international politics mix. Strong currents, both.
Make sure to plant my feet firmly, then. Later, Hans.
Okay. We have our in. Let's go talk to Reed. Call Reed, there you go.
Reed, got the data shard from Hans. Our golden ticket into the Black Sapphire.
Perfect. Send it through. No worries. This connection's secure.
Catch. It's on its way.
And reception complete. I'll pass it on to Alex. And as soon as you're ready, join us at the Moth. If I'm not there when you arrive, just wait. Till then.
Okay. Yeah, let's go over there. Dude, this car is like so slippery. Are there like no normal cars in this game? It's either black or white. No in between. Let me just stretch my legs.
Best prices in Dogtown. Here's to you, carnalito.
Carnalito? Oh no, again? We're about to pass out here. Yep. Oh, maybe not. It's still going. It's still going.
Ah, shit!
Alex?
Come on.
It's fine. I'm alright.
Not alright.
Sit down. How can I help?
Really? Starting to get used to it.
This the relic?
Long story, but yeah. It's pulling a hostile takeover of my brain.
You experience them often? These attacks?
Don't really keep count, but never know if the next one won't be my last.
I seem like such a liability for this whole situation here.
Wow, rough.
No shit. That's breathing down my neck, always.
Like if this happens to us during our infiltration, we're done.
I know what that feels like.
Do you? Being a dead man walking?
What do you mean?
I never talked about this, you know. I should be saying they tried to kill me, but sometimes it feels like they actually succeeded.
Tell me more.
Ambush. Attempt on my life 7 years back.
Yeah, you said. What exactly happened there, Reed?
Songbird?
I landed in the ICU, while I waited for some Arasaka goon to come finish me off. I was betrayed by our people, the FIA. I say betrayed, but I was sold out. Part of a deal, a peace offering. My head on a silver platter. All for a ceasefire. Peace comes at a price. Someone's always got to pay it. Come on, I want to show you something.
I guess maybe the NUSA tried to spin it in a way such we agreed to give you as a peace offering. It was our only choice, but now we're gonna help you like get back up on your feet, and that somehow makes it okay.
Let's go, V.
Cause yeah, they kill you and you're still working for them?
Hang on. They set you up, yet here you are working for him again.
Even deep wounds stop hurting eventually. Scar over. A few years on, they're just an itch.
Come on, man. I don't buy
Let's
that.
go.
That's such a dumb justification.
Let's ride down.
Where are we headed?
On a little trip down memory lane. To see some old junk.
One sec. Have we seen this? Oh yeah, we have. This? Nope, nothing here. Oh, there's a scanner. Boiler room.
I still can't believe Alex decided the best place for a bar was right over our old safe house. She's always had a twisted sense of humor.
Where's she at? Waiting downstairs?
She's finishing up recon in town. We should make ourselves at home until she gets back.
Is she okay with that?
Been dark for 7 years, this place. Let's brighten things up again.
Damn. Pizza from who knows when? Oh.
The end of any war is never pretty. Both sides race to tie up loose ends. A car bomb blew up one of my crew. Another was poisoned. A third got shot in the back of the head while buying a pack of smokes. A couple others just vanished without a trace. Every night we waited for Arasaka agents to come finish us off. I had to make a choice. I chose to dig our heels in. I thought we still had a fighting chance.
The character animation is so cool.
It was bold. It was stupid. A mix of both. Maybe I just didn't know how to walk away, let it rest. Or maybe I don't know how to lose.
I don't think you do.
Either way, we managed to save a few more agents. The price for that was yours truly.
Yeah, say what you want, but they betrayed you.
Say what you want, but sounds like they stabbed you in the back, plain and simple.
Saving many of my people in the process. You play grown-up games, you face grown-up consequences. Funny. Out of everyone, it was Songbird they asked to pull the trigger.
Wait.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Pull the trigger as in literally took out her iron and shot you.
Not personally, but she unlocked the door for those who came and did. I was leaving the city, heading home. Songbird was still here, in this very room, in fact. She was guiding me on comms, led me straight into a trap. Neutralizing me. Her last assignment in Night City. Then she got a ticket home.
How to save her now or looking for revenge? Nah, I don't think he's looking for revenge. Maybe?
Reed, what you're doing now, this saving her, or is it revenge?
I don't have a vengeful bone left in me. I had plenty of time to examine this under a microscope. Under focus, some things sharpen, others blur.
That's nice.
But there comes a point when you just cut through the bullshit and see what's in front of you. Songbird is still my people, and nothing can change that.
Fuck, Reed.
Now, Myers is a whole nother story. But Songbird, no. I got nothing against her.
So why Myers?
I miss anything?
Some reminiscing. So good. Let's get this show going. I checked up on Slider's contention. Fucking had it right, it turns out. I dove into old mission files wherever Somi was involved. They were buried deep, near impossible to access, even with my clearance. Each and every one. The Blackwall. All authorizations, mission orders, personally signed by one person. Rosalind Myers.
Wouldn't want to be in her shoes if that shit floats to the top.
The NUS is a small country governed by a woman with highly ambitious goals. Sometimes those ambitions went out of reason. But that's not something we need to pour over now. Alex, what do you have for us?
A little of this, little of that. We'll plan in a sec. Say, V, like playing fancy dress up?
I don't mind it. Let me see what this is. Can I actually like... Okay. Like, not like? What's it matter?
What's it matter? Gotta do what needs doing. Preferences be damned.
All right, a little sourpuss.
Okay, let me see.
Managed to learn that some...
Professor Susan Bayer, medical opinion. Where did we hear this name before? Bayer. Subject Song Somi Songbird. Compiled by Professor Susan Bayer. Keynotes and observations. Agent Song does not fall into category of disorder that would disqualify her from service. That is because, as things stand, we have no appropriate category for her ailment. Her ailment? Huh. Right now, Somi's symptoms do not seem to have an effect on her ability to carry out her duties. It is difficult to tell how long this will remain the case. Observations. Having analyzed the recordings provided by the agency over the course of many years, I can only surmise Song Somi's overall well-being is at risk. The agent micro-expressions reveal moments of panic which currently do not affect her ability to hold the conversations, nor do they hinder her ability to carry out her duties. It has been ruled out that these fleeting moments of panic are the result of avoidant personality disorder. My working theory is that given the colossal amount of cognitive processes the agent is constantly subject to, she had to develop a strategy to mitigate the inevitable cognitive overloads. This leads to the agent cutting all processes at once, temporarily leaving her in a void thoughtlessness. An average onlooker would be oblivious to these moments. What is most concerning is the visible increment in the duration of these aforementioned episodes of panic, paired with subtle personality shifts. A report detailing the personality shifts could be sent out within a week. On their own, this could be attributed to the simple fact of growing older, yet in my opinion they warrant undertaking a more thorough diagnosis of the agent in a laboratory setting. Conclusion. I believe that in Somi's case we can ill afford to deviate from the mandatory protocols. At this stage, my professional opinion is as follows. Agent Somi requires care as well as additional extensive research into her ailment. I recommend she be suspended from service effective immediately and to send her to one of our research facilities, where we will be able to conduct an official diagnostic process. Only then will we be able to issue an official medical opinion and recommendation for future treatments. To reiterate, I fully believe handling Somi's case according to official protocol is the best way forward. Okay, I'm not sure I understand what's happening here, but she has some kind of panic attacks? Paired with subtle personality shifts.
Pop megastar is gonna grace the party with a show. Guest list? Expect everybody who's anybody. That includes you. Gonna don fancy outfits and rub shoulders with VIPs. Be warned though, fancy doesn't mean easy. Ready for the deets, V?
Give me a second. Can I look around here before we do that? They have a ton of guns. I don't know if we're gonna be coming here again after this. Whoa. Disguises? Turrets? God damn. Okay. Well, I guess we don't have any other options. Oh, what is this? Shopping list? Sagi active, Z killed in action, Orange active, Slider MIA, Uma MIA, Ladybug killed in action.
Let me hear him.
Black Sapphire, the most heavily guarded place in Dogtown. Doesn't mean security's airtight though. V, you're gonna enter through a flooded tunnel system. Got a top-of-the-line diving suit, ought to fit you snug as a glove. Water's maybe a little super toxic, So yeah, be careful.
A little super toxic.
Toxic how exactly?
From suspect waste, some sewage leak too. Don't worry, suit's piss and shit proof. Already know what the hotel looks like. Really, really hard to miss. Flooded tunnels here. That's your way inside. Now focus. You'll reach a terminal at the end, jack in and breach the cams, giving Reed his window to slip into the building. You'll take different elevators up, here. Saul will open a passage to his side. For you ask, yeah, it's the only way. Area could be heavily guarded, so you'll have to be on your tippy toes. Couldn't get clean intel, so you'll just have to be creative. Improvise. You're gonna meet here. Soon as you meet up, you'll doll up like it's prom night and go to the ball. That's where you'll rendezvous with Songbird. All clear?
How do we know where Songbird is? Did we meet up with her? What?
Yup.
Preem. Okay, let's talk gear. Take your time. Grab anything you think might be useful. A surprise awaits you in the box.
One sec. I guess let's equip this one. Components? Ammo? Bunch of crap. A surprise. Oh, it's a pistol.
This your iron?
Sure is. Her Majesty's been itching to return to active duty.
It'd be an honor.
To never use it.
That reminds me. Hans, what did he want in return for the favor he did us?
Hans has the mind of a corpo. War's like a biz to him. Runs it that way. He pits everyone against each other. By the time they realize they're all fighting on his behalf, it'll be too late.
Politics. It's the same shit wherever you go. You know, if not for you, we'd have no way of getting into the Black Sapphire reaching Songbird. It's good to have you on our side. I mean that, V.
That it? We set?
I believe we are. I'll hang back a while, and then meet you there.
Okay. You know my name.
Place stinks of memories, huh?
A little dusty, but well preserved.
What are we gonna do with it once I'm on the Riviera? Gonna lock yourself in here, fondle all this old dead tech till your balls shrivel up?
Burn it to the ground's what we'll do. And never come back.
Now that I like.
There's a tarot card over there. You guys good? Anything else? I'm gonna say no. Let's get out of here.
She pulls my trigger.